I remember in the earlier days of cryptocurrency, when we tried to buy crypto, one of the most frustrating things and one of the biggest problems that we had was on-ramping fiat into crypto, because banks basically wouldn't deal with you. You couldn't send money from your average bank account, especially here in the UK. In order to get money from my bank account here in the UK to Coinbase, I had to first sell my pound sterling into euros, and then I had to send the euros to a European bank, and then I sent the money to Coinbase from that European bank, and then I had to use the euros to buy either Litecoin or Bitcoin, because those were the only two currencies that had a euro pair. All the others just had a stablecoin pair. It was a cumbersome system, extremely frustrating. Companies like Revolut and Uphold moved in to bridge the gap. They basically created real life banks that could represent bank accounts that we could transfer money into, so we didn't have to do the hop across different countries. Also, new pairs were released in GBP, USD, etc. Now it's a lot easier, but the inefficiencies are still there. There's all sorts of KYC requirements. There are a lot of fees involved jumping these hoops from one place to the other. XRP is trying to resolve all of that. Now you can imagine how inefficient it is for organizations and institutions with huge sums of money that need to on-ramp fiat on a massive scale into crypto. Also, these institutions are more likely holding multiple assets, right? Multiple currencies, not just GBP, USD, they're probably holding currencies from across the world, especially companies that deal with cross-border payments, remittances, etc. XRP is trying to solve that problem for everyone forever. So basically what they're trying to do is be this hub of liquidity that people could just on-ramp and off-ramp into any type of digital asset, any type of fiat, any type of money, anytime they want, instantly for very, very low fees. That's what Liquidity Hub is. This is actually not breaking news or anything, but I haven't seen many people actually talk about this, but this is actually quite critical. We're excited to announce that Ripple Liquidity Hub is officially open for businesses. Last year, we launched a successful pilot, and now Liquidity Hub is publicly available to provide businesses with a simple, seamless way to manage their modern crypto liquidity needs. Designed for usability and interoperability, it gives enterprise customers a competitive advantage in a multi-asset future. So they are targeting huge enterprises. The future defined by liquidity. We are rapidly moving towards multi-asset reality, wherein customers and businesses will have to manage a broad portfolio of assets across fiat currencies, central bank digital currencies, non-fungible tokens, and more. Now, when I talk about non-fungible tokens, you can add tokenized real-world assets to that. I'm going to make a video about that later. I think that's extremely exciting. Businesses must be able to move into and out of these distinct assets quickly and easily, regardless of the number of users on the platform, trading volume, and market efficiency. This is also crucial. A lot of these assets themselves aren't very liquid, and institutions are discouraged in trading these assets on the exchange for fear of moving the market drastically. Now, with the Liquidity Hub, they don't have to worry about that. They don't have to worry about the volume, availability, any of that. The liquidity will be handled by XRP. A key component to this is ensuring businesses do not have to sacrifice value in order to execute transactions like affordable, real-time cross-border payments. Crypto and digital assets can also enhance transparency and facilitate treasury functions. These use cases all hinge on interoperability, requiring strong on and off ramps between crypto and fiat, and deep pools of liquidity between asset pairs, or a crypto asset to bridge lesser pools. So basically, all these other assets that might not be as liquid as Bitcoin, for instance, or Ethereum, a lot of these assets are still being utilized by many people, and XRP is going to be that liquidity pool that they can harness. Look at this bit here. Available 24/7, 365, Liquidity Hub leverages smart order routing to source a variety of digital assets at optimized prices across multiple liquidity venues, including market makers, exchanges, and OTC desks. These deep liquidity pools from multiple providers ensure liquidity is sourced when you need it, from USD, from BTC, from ETH, ETC, BCH, LTC, USDC, and USDT. Wow. All of these cryptos, all of these assets, digital assets, etc., NFTs, OTC trading, fiat currency, everything, all of them bridged together by XRP. That's that's a feat, right? Right, let's look at the liquidity pool itself. So as we already said, it is to integrate digital assets seamlessly. Reliable crypto liquidity to power your business operations. Today, businesses must leverage both digital assets. Okay, so we've already read that. There's a video on this site. Let's see what the video says.
Crypto is here. It's no longer an idea or on the horizon. It's already the reality of how businesses and people trade, move, and manage value. But despite a growing desire by businesses to engage in crypto, integrating digital asset solutions is complex. It often requires cumbersome integrations, has high costs, and involves engaging with fragmented, slow, and costly fiat payout landscape. At Ripple, we built Liquidity Hub to seamlessly bridge the new world of digital assets with the traditional world of fiat. The experience is plug and play.
Like I said before, you can think about it as the world's level 1. Think about it as a massive ball of liquidity, and you can just basically plug anything into it. What you have goes in on one end, and what you need comes out of the other end. So whether you're going from British pounds to American dollars, or you're going from Litecoin to Mexican pesos, or you're going from an NFT to XRP itself, whatever. You just plug into this hub thing and it makes it happen. Also, companies that need liquidity to process things like cross-border payments, to provide liquidity for exchanges, to provide liquidity for NFTs, to tokenize stuff, they're just going to plug into this hub and make it happen. That's huge.
Encompassing a single API connection into a breadth of liquidity pools, it offers optimized pricing via smart order routing.
All right. See that? One API. See, that's another thing that institutions are going to be happy with, because as it is now, just the situation is very complex. Like I explained in the beginning, where I had to jump across different countries and different banks and different types of things and pay fees and all sorts of things. With more connections are more points of failure. With more connections are sort of more legislations to deal with, more financial headaches, more tax implications, etc. Now, with just a one API, institutions can concentrate on building their own program, building their own software or whatever, and just plugging into this one thing. It's kind of like the USB power type analogy, where you don't have to worry about which socket to take to which country. All you need to do is take your USB cable and you can plug it into a USB outlet anywhere in the world.
And through Ripple's suite of products, best-in-class last-mile fiat payouts into global jurisdictions will be available. Liquidity Hub powers interoperability between crypto and fiat systems, bridging digital assets seamlessly. Partner with Ripple for your crypto liquidity needs today.
All right. Yeah, I think the USB standard, I think, is the best analogy for this, like I just said. So, you're traveling to Dubai, the United States, UK, South America, whatever. And you don't have to worry about which power thing to take, which socket to take, which conversion to take. If all phones use USB-C and all your devices use USB-C, all you have to do is take your USB-C cable, plug it into the USB-C outlet. And the USB-C standard deals with whatever it is that's happening in the country. They're 250 volts or 110 volts or whatever amps power. Everything is dealt with by the USB-C protocol. And XRP is going to be the USB-C of digital assets and fiat and all that sort of stuff. That's exciting. I think that's absolutely massive. And where do we come in? Well, who do you think is going to provide all this XRP that's going to be running all this liquidity stuff? Again, not financial advice. Do your own research, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.